Youth Against Irregular Migration, is an association formed by returnees from Libya, who were, arrested the same day and put in prison the same day, but due to our unity among us, that's why we are able to create this association to fight against what we pass through, which is the Backway.
Because you will be tortured to death. That's a matter of most, either you like it or not. You will never eat good food. You will never have a personal hygiene. Are you getting me? Your younger sister you might see, or even someone that you might be older than, putting saliva on you. You are not enough mad or crazy to say that I have to pay back or I have to react on what he has or she done to me.
People have been migrating from one place to the other based on one or two reasons. It's either to look for greener pasture or otherwise, other interests that definitely motivate people to move from their original destination to another place.
Ndaw moo yore réew, ndaw mooy doole réew, ndaw mooy neexaayi réew, ndaw mooy koom-koomi réew, ndaw mooy xam-xami réew. Réew su amut ndaw kon réew moomu du réew.
So man dama nekkoon fii maa ngi liggéey si liggéey bu cool. After stress bi laa doon teg suma boy mooy foog ma dem Backway by force complain naa ko fu nekk man foog ma dem because suma boy yaa ngi dem ñu ngi duga.
Ite yàlla na ko ite la parent sole maa koy ro min kete lan woto ngita fana mu dooti ite mangen na sila yala parent sol jebe bata do kono dingo bukala fi wola ayala wululal je wo kono wo dalilo le yatinna nta wul tantata ni ngin silola.
waaye yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a dund ci lii jafe-jafe bi ngeen ci lii ak ñi liñ dee gis ci mobile yi liñ dee gis ci télévision yi li ñuy dégg ci xibaar yi ñun tey seen kàddu daf ñu doy bu baax a baax.
We know, what is involved in this Backway, and we don't wish to see anyone taking this journey. So that's why we come together and see how best we can end this irregular migration.
Jàng naa si ndax xam naa ne fu ne ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi dem Backway loolu baaxul si ñoom parce que ñu ngi wés seen xaalis si parents yi ñu ngi jël seen xaalis si parents yi di yóbba te yow xamoo ne ndax di nga àgga wala doo àgga sa life mun naa des si yoon bi mun naa nga am nga toog fii xaalis bi nga jël pour nga jël ko di ko spend si àll bi nga def ko business si dëkk si fi nga nekk mun a develop sa country develop sa village.
léegi exemple léegi ñun suñu kër am na ko fa tukki léegi Europe ñun léegi liggéey yu ñuy def yëpp kooku suñ ñëwee léegi ñun gars yi dañuy jàmfaañu gars yi def kooku léegi moom moo nekk borom kër bi lu ko neex léegi kooku moo koy def léegi moo tax ñun tamit suñ amut dañuy dem ñun tamit dañoo léegi kooku nu mu def ba mu dugg foofu ñun tamit loolu lañ dee bu ñun tamit ñu dem struggle foofu.
The irregular means of traveling is when a person travels out of a country without conforming with the regulation and rules attaching to the exit country. The means of irregular migration has so many meanings. It has different meaning with the exit country and also the country, the transit country, and also the country of destination. So the exit country is when you go out of the country without conforming, getting in the proper regulations exiting the country. The transit country is coming into the country without a genuine document, and also the country of destination is when you enter into a country without taking a proper route or a proper documentation. That's what we call irregular means of traveling.
Our main aim is to create awareness on irregular migration. Create awareness on irregular migration by sharing our experience, what we pass through. Because every member of the association is aware of the work that we are doing, which is to discourage the people.
Jambi kata ekajele lili la French wol kakacha tonya ila pichol mini ka pose e katara nyi nyari ne ka understand ita kamira ko Italy be diari ne but waya tare ka balu min ne buka be foye
ani njomi mo njoti manga ni ay pray tas lo ñinna
mu ne moom noonam sax ñaanalul la pour nga dem baat rek
kan tu tama batane soto je
ndig moom coono bu mu fa jànku wanteel moom xam na
The elders, we have a community gatherings with them, you know, and the youths, we reach to them through sports and entertainment because we are traveling with artists and, you know, we assist them to entertain the people. And people like me, you know, you can only attract us through entertainment easily.
As I'm seeing, like most of the most established artists, especially in Gambia here, they got a big role, man, to talk to the people, you know, especially this Backway. And if you can check most of these artists, they got talents, and a lot of artists have left this country and go to the Backway. Most of them success, and most of them have no success. A lot of them in Italy, and yet still they have even no platform to do their things. So I think it's better, man, for them to stay here, focus and do their things, because this is our country, you know. One Gambia, one people, one nation, don't it, you know?
I'm here for you. My God, I'm here for you. Till get me to anything that you want, I'll get for you. I'm here for you. My God, I'm here for you. Till get me to anything that you want, I'll get for you. Yeah, man. Soro yambayo. Now the mocha dance. And the Gambian baby. To you, lose them life in the days at zone. Just because they want to go to Europe, they think that it's an easy road. But the road was so hard and tough. The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. So then the rightful way.
When you cross the border of Senegal, because that's where the difficulty starts. You know, from Mali to Libya, even if you cross to Europe, the difficulties continues before you have your papers, you know, and that can take up to years, you know. So that's why we want to make them aware, because here in the rural areas they have limited access to, you know, medias, news, you know, internet. So reaching out to them will give them more awareness in this irregular migration, because all we want is to discourage them from taking this journey. Yeah.
I believe that if many students that cannot make it academically are given the opportunity to have the skill training, it will minimize, if it will not eradicate, it will minimize this backways syndrome that is existing in the country. Because if somebody gets something to engage in, at least by the end of the day, get something out of it, the person may not think of going on this dangerous adventure.
We are not looking for help directly for ourselves. You know, helping Yaim is empowering the youth of the country, because our vision is to engage the youth of this country into self-reliant activities. Yeah, we want to make them, you know, be independent, work for themselves, take care of themselves, you know, not depending on anyone.
Yamol mako sama senelan joranto. Waya by haniba dila mola loneti. Numoli ya senenim pareta den molka arifoni bulu. Den lafta wala.
Pandin ke kewol mbal danila ale jibe ale kila jibe. To nyanto la wasu jande seno ko le atambulul. Kadum man sene joran soto nyin sisino minta nyin jiyo en kasara lo sta wala.
Although Caravan bula mobe atra nga mexodal nga development stati yajang comme a doara nyanya ali afu nyame handalasi mosi ku start norali aberuda imari Kenya la bula ni be ko nyin sambara nyame
bari ko duma silo nga bula hani sai barona la mol isa fereke funding kewle mutadulala isa fereke funding kewle mutadulala ikantu janne nka stenokele ngela karambungol jo nga stenoke nge karandi ila karangol ye tanyato ye ji karangola do ku labo ka sotono wadalilo latna funding ci kata
but problem mimbe jang ni lefa do ko la feta combo da do ko kiji because mina kala ke problem difan o do ko naata e ka molle bon nan combo walla e ka compagnie dol naati yena e mara do ko la jang so ndel fu nga da combo nga da bay del do kuje nga ku kutan do kuje so o fana ye confusion di funding ko la demanding
e be juturi tongola membe la banko kan
e ko bita dola banko le kan ibita fewni no dena yara membe tele banko ka wol kummata membe dola banko ni mo misalo lati kon ni kol si sabare.
And when it comes to the elders, you know, we organize a community gathering with them, you know, and explain to them what their sons and daughters are facing out there. So if they are sponsoring out them in those areas, they can help them here, which is their own country, which they are, you know, they will feel more secure, you know, and they have peace. So if they sponsor them here, you know, at least they can start up with something. Imagining someone sending, you know, 35,000, 40,000, you know, just to free you from prison or to pay for your boat trip. So if that money was given to us here, you know, by now many of us will, you know, make good use of those money.
Kontanga mojele mi ala kontena atel kala di lulu ay wol soto anala muso ha ay wol be filija bama filija fama filija aga kata nyine ndiro tu abudu ite malo muntu male ite ba soto la fete murunda ne la muso kan o la dimbayal kan ena wol makoy
ite keje la e wula ni so wutu komba wa fila la mbendi wala tambindi la tamasilo kan ata kenola muso la ka wutu ayala jolol wafi na ba dingo bitila ayala manyo fengol wafi ayala bolol wafi ay keni sol doku ayeta dingo bondinyi silo kan woto nim fandin keli ajibe nyanta bala fa soto la wulula musol e bakele.
Our main tool is to sharing our experience, you know, sharing what we went through, because the association is comprised of, you know, returnees from different countries, you know, from different journeys, different routes. So each and every one of us have a different story to tell, you know. So we are using those stories to discourage them.
Barimbede sato kono ika pendinke pudel tar larin silo kan yala wolma ala duwa ye boy bani fala korda kono ya foko ngata fa silo kan yala ma ala duwa wala de be ka ala duwa le ala nyimma futa nanda futa la dame
ndenna biri wulta kata fo me futa la Tripoli yankumani ko nyey fama bantale o jiwe ba iko nyey fama bantale ngando ma kumandi pura nyanda ka kodo kina nya puru ngana kulungo jo ako nyam fele suwo kono e fama bantale.
Yeah, the major challenges right now is mobility is our big problem, you know. Even before we come, for us to have a, you know, vehicles that will bring, you know, the materials, it was a big problem. Yeah, that's number one, our main challenge. And publicity is also, you know, because we want to leave the message here even if we are not here. So we needed more t-shirts, posters and flyers, you know, and even the allowance that we are giving to the people also is not sufficient to them. That's another challenge. Office space also and office equipments, because we need that to prepare to make our, you know, our activities running smoothly. We need an office space. Yeah, finance is our main problem, because we are, you know, sponsoring, self-sponsored, I can say. We are financing the this association, and we are not earning anything from it. So everybody is voluntarily doing this, but they need something to help themselves.